Welcome to Disney+Pals.
Let's do some Disney princess trivia. I'm gonna ask you guys 15 questions. You don't answer at the same time. I'll go like Cal, answer blah blah blah. So here's how it's gonna work. You guys are gonna pick a number between 1 and 15. Okay. There's some questions that have either an option A or option B. You can choose either option A or option B, and then if you get that one correct, you can give that other option to someone else.
What?
You kind of see where I'm going with?
Okay, so you get wrong, you can ask for help.
Well, no, if you get it wrong, I know I should have thought of this like pretty better.
Well, what do you mean by option A, option B, give option B to someone else? I don't think I understand what you're saying.
Okay, there's certain questions that have two, questions.
Okay. Oh, okay. There's two phases to each question, to some of the questions.
Right, and then you can add, if you get that question correct, you can give it to someone else. If you get it wrong, you have to answer that second question.
Nice. Okay.
I am not participating because A, I already know what the answers are, and B, I just want to see how you guys do.
Also, the recording's going a little long, and we haven't done the Battle Royale yet, so don't be surprised, dear viewers, if we rush these questions a little bit.
Okay. Kneale, you go first. Pick a random number between 1 and 15. Go.
6.
Okay. Finish this Princess Jasmine line. How dare you, all of you, standing around deciding my future?
I'm the Princess of Agrabah, and I'll make my tiger eat you bitches. So,
No.
LOL.
No, that's wrong. It's supposed to be, how dare you, all of you, standing around deciding my future? I am not a prize to be won. That's the answer.
She will not keep quiet.
She will not be silent.
All right. Calum, choose a random number, 1 to 15. 6 is already taken.
For obvious reasons. I pick number 3.
What is Aurora's second gift? Remember the 3 fairies give her a gift?
Oh darn! Oh man! Oh man! It's been a while. The third wish is preventing the curse. First wish. Oh, okay. It's either beauty and then beauty, and then the second is like she's beloved by all the people in the land. I'm gonna say
3, 2.
loved by everyone in the land.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Beloved by everyone throughout the land?
Nope. Wrong.
What was
It was the gift of song.
Song, that's what it was.
Okay.
It was a good song, actually.
Well, so far you guys are 0 and 0. Come on, someone get something right. Kneale, go. Pick a random number.
Going with 9.
Okay. Name the Disney princess movies that Enchanted has parodied.
Oh, shoot. Cinderella.
Mm-hmm.
Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Snow White.
Yep.
How many more?
2 more. 2 more.
2 more. Okay.
We're not counting
Sleeping
Mary
Beauty.
Poppins. Yep.
And shoot. I'm trying to think.
You could technically get a half point if you don't get this next, the last one correct.
Really far so far. Does it reference Rapunzel? I know Tangled hasn't come out yet, but does it reference Rapunzel?
Nope.
Damn it.
It's okay, you get a half point. It was, okay, so it's Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, The Little Mermaid, and Beauty and the Beast.
What
I
part?
miss Little Mermaid. I was trying to think of what had come out by then.
Right.
Yeah, it has the Ariel's voice actress in it as the business lady.
Jodie Benson.
What is it like on about?
Yep, okay, so Cal, random number.
Number 2.
Number 2. What color is Cinderella's dress before it's ripped?
Before it's ripped, it's white and pink.
Correct! Cal, you got a first point! Congratulations!
Hey!
Yay!
Easy. That one was
Hey,
easy. I'll take 3.
I took 3.
Yeah.
Then I'll take 1.
What pie does Snow White make?
Oh, I know this. You told me this the other day.
I did. That's why I said make sure you were paying attention to my words.
It's a berry pie, but it's a certain kind of berry.
Mm-hmm.
Flufferdoodle.
Yeah.
Dragonberry pie?
Dragonberry?
A dragonberry? No, it's not dragonberry. It's gooseberry.
Damn it! Dragon and geese are basically the same thing.
Okay, Callum, go.
I'm just imagining geese breathing fire now. I pick number 7.
What object does Pocahontas use to find her path?
A compass.
Yes. Good job!
Someone got 2 really easy ones.
Okay, so Callum
I'll
plus 2,
take-
Theo has 0.5.
I'll take 7.
I just did 7.
I'll take 8.
Oh, okay. Good for you, because you got someone that you like.
Okay.
Mulan. What name does Mulan use to disguise herself as a man?
Ping.
Yeah! Good job. You have 1.5 points. You have 1.5 points.
Gaining on ya. I'm gonna win by that 0.5.
You may never know.
Callum.
Number 5.
Okay. So this one has 2 questions. You can either do option A or option B.
Option B?
What is the beast's present he gives to Belle?
The beast's present that he gives to Belle. An entire library.
Yeah. Good job. Sorry, Mom.
You're getting all of the super easy ones, so
Yeah,
I have to answer
so-
part A now, right?
Yeah, you have to answer part A. How many dresses does Belle wear throughout the movie? Not including excluding Belle's Enchanted Christmas. We don't talk about that one.
Oh, okay, so we're not counting the Christmas dress she wears? If you count that, because that dress does come up in the first movie, during the scene where they're outside in the snow, I think 3? Hello?
Sorry, it's actually a different dress.
But is it still 3?
No.
Oh, well, fuck.
What was the answer?
It's 4.
Or dresses.
I was thinking it might be 4.
Oh,
Doesn't she have a different one at the end?
Oh no, I forgot. She has different dresses for like eating porridge, and then another one where she's going to the library. I forgot about the pink and the green dresses she wore.
I like how Calum gets what is the gift that's a super important part of the movie? And I got, what are these 3 obscure things that no one paid attention to?
Never underestimate the
Callum,
meat.
go.
Have we picked 4 yet? I'll take 4. Ariel. Okay. Ask the
You have
question.
2 options. First, option A or option B.
A. Her mom's talking.
Apologies, my parents are upstairs. Name all 6 Ariel sisters. Name all Ariel sisters.
Oh, come on!
Finally, you get a hard one.
I'm gonna suck at this.
Kneale, you'll if he doesn't get any of this right, you'll be able to get option B, and if you get option B right, you'll be able to be having 2.5.
Question 8. It's a tough one.
Go on. Damn. I'll give you one. One of their names is like Arissa.
Like,
Kneale, you're not supposed to help him. You were not
Oh,
supposed
he's not gonna get the other 4. Don't you worry.
Aquamarine. Dope.
to. No.
No. Ariel's sister 1. Ariel's sister 2.
I see where this is going. That's not right. Here, I see where this is going. That's not right. Here, I'll give you the answer. Aquata, Andrina, Arissa, Atina, Adela, Alana.
Alana. I need to pay more attention to these things.
It's all A's.
All
The
right,
only
Kneale.
reason I know one of them is one of Cher's characters for Descendants is a child of Arissa.
Okay.
So, Kneale, congratulations. You'll be able to get an easy question. What do you
Yes.
call a fork?
What do you call a fork?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a dangle hopper, right?
Dangle hopper.
A dingle hopper, but you were close.
I got it. That's a point.
Okay. Okay, Callum, you gotta.
2.5.
Neil's catching up with you. You need to get this right.
9.
9. Oh wait, I think we already did 9.
Oh, we did.
We did. My first 2 numbers were 6 and 9 for obvious reasons.
Okay. Next, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 10.
Yay!
Hey, Tiana.
What is the name of Tiana's restaurant?
Tiana's place.
Yeah. It's so simple. I just love it. It's like Tiana's place. Okay.
Now, see, I would have got this one wrong. I would have said Tiana's beignets. How high is the number?
So you have 11, 12, 13, 14, or 15.
Well, let's go as high as possible. I'll take 15.
All right. So the Moana question. I hope you're ready for this. Name all the obstacles that Moana and Maui face to return the heart of Te Fiti.
So do you mean like all of the obstacles they face on their entire journey?
Yes.
I'm not gonna know all of their names.
That's
but
okay. I'll probably understand. There's certain ones that I will accept.
They face the tiny coconut people.
I will
They
accept
face
that.
Tamatoa and the Sea of Monsters. They face Tamatoa, and he's part of like the monster thing.
Right. There's one more.
And the volcano and the giant lady at the end.
I will accept that. Her name is Taka.
Takan BT. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm at 3.5 and Callum's at 4.
It's anybody's game. Callum, go.
14?
Okay. You got 2 options. If I can find my character. There she is. Option A or option B, and it involves Elsa.
Option B.
Hopefully you were paying attention to what I was saying because I did talk about this character earlier.
Right.
What is the name of the lizard fire element that Elsa befriends in Frozen 2? I said his name. I hope you were paying attention.
I think I did remember it.
Oh.
Answer now. No time to Google. No time to Google.
I am
Yep,
not.
the lizard.
I
Wait,
don't.
what?
I don't know it.
It's Bruni.
Bernie.
You see, I was gonna get it wrong. I was gonna say Teo.
Okay, so Kneale, this may be a hard one for you. I'm sorry.
Wonderful.
So, if you remember from the very first Frozen film, Elsa is in the ice castle, and if you notice, the colors change based off of her mood. Can you name them and what color they represent?
The color of what? The ice castle?
Yeah.
What scene are you talking about specifically? Let It Go, or when
Not
she's
let
like
it go
fighting the
afterwards. When
soldiers?
she's in, so remember when Anna sees Elsa in the dress, and then the other times where Elsa fights Hans's soldiers and stuff. That's what I'm referring to.
Well, call that's a very colorful scene.
Very colorful.
Lots of color throughout. I think I'm not confident. I have to say what they represent as well.
Right. So there's 4 colors and they represent an emotion based off of
Okay.
Elsa.
So there's like purple.
Yes. And what does purple represent?
Her strength.
No.
Well, fuck me.
Okay. Try another emotion in color.
Blue.
Yes. And what does blue represent?
Sadness.
No. There's 2 more. You can get a half point if you get, the other 2.
Isn't there like an orangish yellowish one? Like an orangish pinkish color?
I will take yellow, yes. And what does yellow represent?
Isn't it like her anger?
Yes.
Okay, that's a half a point.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep. So you're technically tied with Calum.
And I'll say that the last one is green.
Nope.
No, didn't think so.
Okay, so blue represents happy, purple represents sad, yellow represents anger, and red represents scared. If you notice, throughout the entire movie of Frozen, remember with the rock trolls when they were younger?
Mm-hmm.
And, Grandpappy was telling the story of what happens when Elsa grows up. You see like little red flash? That means she'll be scared. And fear.
And fear shall be your enemy.
Right. So, at least you guys are tied. It's anybody's game. So, Calum, go.
Number 11. 11. 11.
Yay!
Understand the
11. It's a 2-parter, or not 2-parter, but it's option A or option B, and it involves Rapunzel.
Option A.
Can you sing the entire healing incantation?
Flower, gleam and glow, let your power shine. Make the clock reverse, bring back what once was mine. Heal what has been hurt. Save the. Wait, hold on. Wait. Change mine. Save what has been lost. Bring back what once was mine. What once was mine. I really stuffed that up.
Yay, you did it!
I feel like you got it though. That was pretty good.
It. Okay, now Kneale. Oh, good. This one's an easy question. How long is Rapunzel's hair?
I don't remember. It's like really long.
Just say how long. How long do you think it is?
They establish how long it is.
I know they say how long it is. They say the exact unit of measurement it is, but I can't remember.
Just shout out a random number.
36 feet.
Nope. It is 70 feet.
Yeah. Fuck.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
have,
Calum took the lead.
Yep. So you either have 12 or 13 left, and 13 has an option A or option B.
So to be fair, if hair is 36 feet, that's still fucking huge.
Mm-hmm. So, Callum, you get to decide. You want 12 or 13?
I'll take number 13, please.
And this involves Anna.
Okay.
So it's a two-parter, either option A or option B.
A?
Okay. What does Anna say to Hans before punching him in the face?
The only person with a frozen heart is you.
I will accept that. It's actually the only frozen heart around here is yours, but I will accept that.
Thanks. I guess that's a half point.
Okay, and Kneale? Well, after this one, you'll get the last one as well. So,
Okay.
At what time of the year was Anna born?
Anna was born in the summertime, right?
I will accept that. Summer solstice, yes.
Woohoo!
Nice.
I'm still like a whole point behind Calum, so at best all I can do is tie it.
Right, so...
Number 12. Merida. Oh,
So what does Merida use to turn her mother back into a human?
who's asking? Who's responding?
I have
For
the answer.
Kneale. Yeah, for
All right.
Kneale.
Is it? I have two answers. I don't know if either is right. One is true love.
It's not really true love.
Well, I mean,
Well, the other answer I had was the moon.
what?
I don't remember this movie. I saw it like once.
May I answer?
So, okay, Calum, you can answer this.
Mend the bond on the tapestry.
Yeah, the tapestry. Yeah. So technically, Calum wins.
We should have done Disney villain trivia. I would have had that.
I mean, I got all the easy questions just by bumping into them.
You did get a lot of easy questions, but I still commend you, sir, because you were able to say the entire flower chant.
Okay, so last but not least, we're gonna rank these princesses, because I actually made a tier list like a while back.
All right.
So, but I found a tier list and I just decided to make it just because. So I want to make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. Okay. Oh, technically it has 21, but that's okay. So I'm not going to show you guys my tier list because it's different characters, but I will use the same ranking. So the so the ones that we have, there's 18 of them. There's Snow White, Cinderella, Aurora, Ariel, Belle, Jasmine, Pocahontas, Esmeralda, Meg, Mulan, Kida, Giselle, Tiana, Rapunzel, Merida, Anna, Elsa, and Moana. God, that's a lot of princesses slash heroines. So pretty much it's.
Some of them aren't even literal royalty in their stories.
Right. Okay, and I just gotta pull up what rankings I put. I know the bottom one would be Shallow.
Shallow.
Shallow. Mhm. I think we
I don't
can all
think-
agree. I think we can all agree Aurora would be there.
I mean, even then, I don't think she's like a shallow person. But if there is a topic, I think she's at the lowest of it.
Hmm.
Like, she's the worst Disney princess. She just is.
If you have a tier list, don't you think you should attempt to share the screen at the moment, or nah?
No, because the one that I made has different characters.
Okay, right.
So yeah, I'll just put
All right, so
Aurora. So
how
the
we
next
doing this?
part- Okay. So I'm just gonna say a random character, and you just tell me where you guys think she would fall. So
Okay.
the bottom shallow, the second would be below the princess line. Third is fairest in the land. Fourth is so close to the crown, and the top one is princess / queen of perfection. So we already did Aurora. So now
Go ahead and throw Mulan up there at Queen of Perfection.
Does Calum agree? Do you agree with that, Calum? Are you okay with that?
As long as we put in Tiana and Belle alongside Mulan, I'm happy with that, yeah.
I would say Tiana belongs up there. I think there's one or two issues with Belle that we'll talk about, but I'll give you Tiana.
Is it
Okay.
doing the Stockholm Syndrome joke?
No, it's to do with the fact that she doesn't. Are we going to discuss Belle now?
Yeah, we can discuss Belle.
Yeah, let's do it.
Look, the other day I was talking about like how I like Hades, but he doesn't actually do a ton himself. He just throws monsters and stuff. Belle doesn't even do that. I get it. Belle is a good person. She's a great personality. Does she help at all at the end when Gaston is fighting Beast?
Yes.
Besides the fact
How?
that he pulls him closer, and technically Belle saves Beast's life.
Yes.
I don't think she does that much, honestly. I think that like she directly led them there. I think that she's a fine princess, but do I think she is perfect, the best of them all? No, and I think that's kind of the point.
So do you want to put her to so close to the crown?
I think I'd put her below
probably.
perfect.
Yeah, so close to the crown would be appropriate, but I should say, I think you should look at Beauty and the Beast as a sort of a slice of life story. If you're looking for a sort of action-packed princess, don't expect much with Beauty and the Beast.
I'm not really looking for action, but in terms of like Belle's impact on the story, she definitely leads Gaston to Beast's castle.
I mean,
and it's for good reasons, but
yeah.
How about the next one, the very first Disney princess herself, Snow White? Where would you guys place her?
The middle?
She's not shallow. She doesn't do a ton either.
I mean, despite being a product of the time, she's still. You can't hate her. She's definitely in the middle, yeah.
Plus, she's 14.
Yeah, I agree. I'd put her in the middle.
Yeah.
So,
if
funny
she made dragonberry pie, maybe she'd be higher.
She's put in the fairest in the land, which is technically her title.
Very fitting.
How about, let's see, Kida from Atlantis?
Below Belle, perhaps? He doesn't do too much either, because, well, aside from introduce people to the culture and become the queen, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's quite important, but
I mean, with Tiana, by Disney's standards, Tiana was a princess before she married Naveen because she performed an act of heroism in saving him and defeating Dr. Facilier and overcoming her own selfish urges. So I think she really deserves her spot at the tippity top. But I don't know if this one does. I think they're even below Belle. I think they're ranked below Belle.
Yeah.
I'll probably put her to fairest in the land. That's fine. Let's see. Pocahontas.
Fairest in the land?
I like Pocahontas. I'd put her alongside Belle. Pocahontas isn't the best, but she's got like a ton of good songs, and she is constantly trying to do the right thing throughout her story.
Just do the next right thing.
Even if the story is historically questionable.
Definitely.
That's fine. I love the movie The Greatest Showman, and that is historically BS.
Fair enough.
So, do you guys want to put her so close to the crown or fairest in the land?
I would say like on the lower side of it, but definitely close to the crown.
Calum, do you agree or no?
Agreed.
So that's where I'll put her.
Cat said hello.
Oh. Okay, so now let's see Merida.
Let's see, either the middle or fairest of the land.
I would
Well,
say
metal
fairest
is fairest.
or below.
Fairest of the land, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say either fairest or below. So like I could go fairest, maybe on the lower side of fairest.
Okay.
Mm.
So now we have Cinderella.
Fairest? Or
I like Cinderella. Think about all this girl has been through. Number one, her castle is the most iconic thing in all of Disney World.
Sure.
Number two, she has not one, but two good movies, which is something a lot of Disney princesses, including my favorite, cannot say.
yeah,
Sorry.
Three, she's a great character.
Mm.
You guys put her wherever, you guys share your opinion, then I'll say where I think she should go.
I mean, Cinderella, besides Jasmine, was probably my second favorite Disney princess growing up. I even dressed up like her for Halloween at one point, so.
I would also argue that regardless of how you feel about her, Cinderella is the most iconic Disney princess.
Especially that bippity boppity boo scene where she gets her dress.
The thing at the top, that's the jump. It's bippity boppity boo. Close to the crown?
I think she's a princess of perfect. But if you say close to the crown, I'll compromise and put her there.
Yeah, I can, yeah, like, we can do that.
But
Okay.
on the
Actually,
higher side.
Can we put it at the top?
No.
I think close to the
Your first answer was close to the crown, so I want to go with that. But I would say on the higher side of close to the crown.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, let's do Moana.
Ooh. Now, either close to the crown or the top. He's already.
I say
Good songs and.
I won't say my answer because I feel like I feel like my opinions tend to judge. You know, people sometimes go with what I say.
Wait. What did you said?
Well, I'm gonna suggest fairest of them all, the third option.
All
But
right.
Cal mentioned the second or top option, so I wanted to hear why first.
She was born into royalty. Mind, that's something you couldn't say for a lot of the princesses, but that besides the point. She has managed to do much for her people in the island of Tatonoi, I think it was called.
Motunui.
Tatonui, thank you. She learned how to sail, met a demigod.
Yeah, she learned how to do wayfinding. Yeah, wayfinding.
And she brought sailing back to her people after restoring the heart of the goddess of creation, which is quite an incredible feat, as well as, being the next in line. That's quite a responsibility for her. So that's why I'm going to put her up there.
I mean, I agree she's a good character and a good princess with great songs. But look who we have at the tippity top right now. We got Mulan, who I think is number one. Tiana, who is also great. And, I think these are princesses that come with, morals. Like, the moral of Mulan is, don't judge a book by its cover, but also you can be whatever you want to be. And the moral with Tiana is, if you work at it, you can do it. So, I don't know. I think the moral of Moana is, what is the moral?
See,
Well, all she wanted to do was, go beyond, the island.
Don't be afraid of progress, I guess. Which is a good message. I don't know. I think
maybe we could compromise and meet in the middle, say so close to the crown, because Kneale said Ferris, but like Calum kind of said so close and princess. So how we just meet in the middle?
What do you think, Charisse?
I mean, for one, I have a freaking Moana blanket right here. I have a Moana blanket, so
you guys think she should go to the top? I'll abstain.
Well, I say crown. I mean, it's not perfect, but she's still one of the better princesses.
Oh yeah, she's pretty good. I just don't know if she's shoulder to shoulder with Tiana and Mulan.
Yeah, so I think so close to the crown would be good for her.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about Esmeralda from Hunchback.
From Hunchback.
I'd put her above Shallow, but I don't think she's that great.
I like her song, God Help the Outcast.
That's an amazingly beautiful song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she doesn't do a ton either.
Well, she does play a crucial role for, she does show mercy and kindness towards Quasimodo, which is his first real taste of what the outside world is capable of at its best.
That's true, but she's also a damsel at the end.
Well, yeah, but prior to that, she's standing up for the gypsy people. She's even hanging out at their hidden location. So I think she did a lot to stand up for herself. She even stood up to the main villain, which takes some guts. And she had quite an elaborate escape sequence. So you're just giving her the yes, justice. That takes guts
That's
to
so
stand up
funny.
for someone like him.
Yeah. So I guess where do you guys want to put her?
I say above Shallow, but
mm-hmm.
I don't think much higher.
What?
What's above Shallow?
Below the princess line.
Yeah, I would say that.
Really noted, Esmeralda in the story. She's not of royalty.
Okay.
She's not royalty. But it's okay. We're counting heroines here too.
So yeah. So I'll put Esmeralda below the princess line.
She's not royalty.
So let's see. How about Jasmine?
Oh, this one's going high.
No, we're talking about the animator. We're not doing live action.
Oh, I know. Animated Jasmine is the best, better than live action.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I would say below the top, but probably second. You know.
Are you sure about that? Need I remind you, Kneale? And I hate to say this, she doesn't do much.
What do you mean she doesn't do much?
On the same veins as
she's super important.
She actually helped distract, Jafar with, she actually helped Aladdin distract Jafar by kissing him.
If she didn't kiss Jafar, Aladdin would have died, Abu would have died, the Sultan would have died, the entire world would have died.
She stopped
kiss, everyone dies.
She's definitely the spunkiest, or at least one of the spunkiest princesses.
Okay, thank you for elaborating that. Otherwise, my point would have been justified. Thank you for elaborating.
I think probably,
I'm just saying.
The crown. I mean, I kind of see what Calum's talking about, but Jasmine, she was my very first Disney princess I was introduced to, so I'm a little bit biased about that.
But to be honest, Aladdin doesn't do a ton in his movie either. He gets he's forced to go into the Cave of Wonders, but after that, he's just pretending to be a prince.
Oh yeah.
And Jasmine actually sees right through his disguise.
Just tell her the truth. Anyway.
So if you want, I guess we could put Jasmine at so close to the crown. Would that be cool?
That makes sense.
I think so. It's either so close to the crown or the top, and I'm okay with it being so close to the ground. A lot of people going so close this time.
Yeah. So let's go back a decade before Jasmine and talk about Ariel, the one that started the Disney or the Disney Renaissance. Besides, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but still.
Above
Ari-
Shallow.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Above Shallow. Ariel doesn't do a ton to stop Ursula. In fact, she kind of causes the entire problem. But that being said, she is, I think the best part of Ariel is her sweet nature and her interesting character.
She's also a little bit rebellious, too.
I'd put her in fairest of them all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where would you put her, Calum?
I was planning on making her the same place as Esmeralda
Oh, below the princess line.
because when you think about it, all she does at the movie is whine about wanting a boyfriend and then puts her kingdom in danger. I mean, she does have a curious nature about her. She is likable, but she still put the kingdom in danger, and eventually the God gives her what she wants. But
She's the kid that got tricked.
that's true. That's true. I suppose. Yes.
So maybe Ferris Cinderland? Would that be good?
If Callum wants to drop her, I'm okay with her dropping.
Ferris in the line.
A lot of people do kind of have problems with Ariel too, so.
I do think I do think she's kind of mean in the sequel sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a mother. I mean, she's got responsibilities.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do one of the Arendelle sisters and talk about Anna.
Anna.
She freaking punches Hans in the face. I just love that part. My favorite. That's probably my favorite Anna part. She's like, the only frozen heart around here is yours.
I like her and Kristoff's romance.
Yeah. I say probably for Frozen 2, I think and this is just my opinion, she's a little bit too clingy to Elsa. I mean, I get why, but it's like, that one line is like, Elsa's like, you can't just run into fire. Then don't run into fire. And I'm like, dang it, Anna. Okay. But she also has a really good, song, The Next Right Thing, and she pretty much saves Elsa once again.
She does self-sacrifice herself for her sister.
Right.
That's a very honorable thing to do.
I mean, yeah, in the beginning of Frozen, she was a bit naive. She basically wore her heart on her sleeve and pretty much trusted everybody that she meets because she's been locked up in the castle for so long due to Elsa's incident.
Just like that. Yeah.
I mean, I will say that Anna is probably the most human of all the Disney princesses besides Mulan. Like, Mulan has...
Yeah. Well, yeah, you go first.
Well, Mulan has, reflection, which is where she's at her most human. And Tiana is very human throughout her entire movie. But I think Anna, the fact that we see so many mistakes and so many trials that she goes through, it's just... And the fact that she does allow herself to fall in love even after one day, that's so human.
I think also probably her and Rapunzel are probably one of the most quirkiest princesses.
Oh yeah, they'd get along.
They're very quirky, and even Kristen Bell herself, the voice of Anna, said that Anna's a bit clumsy. She's a bit quirky. I think they based Anna off of Kristen.
They probably did a little bit.
Right.
Like
when she wakes up for Elsa's coronation, she's like, what's happening?
I think she's in the middle. I think she's fairest. Probably towards the higher side of fairest, probably close to being the next rank. But I do think she's fairest.
Shall we talk about her sister now?
I think we'll save Elsa for later.
Okay.
How about instead we talk about someone who's very spunky, very blunt, and a little bit sarcastic.
Judge
Meg-
Frollo, Princess Judge Frollo. Now, I think this is a pretty perfect princess. Gotta tell ya.
I was actually talking about Megara, or Meg, as her friends would call her, if she even had any friends.
I like Meg, but she's not much higher than Shallow.
I mean, apart from falling in love with a demigod, she doesn't hold much royal status, does she?
Not.
She's a heroine. She's a hero.
She
She still
actually,
counts.
she pushed Hercules out the way when one of the poles, and it crushes her.
She does
tell you what.
save her. I still don't know, though.
I'm a damsel. Ugh, I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice
She
day.
does have one of my favorite princess songs, though, being I Won't Say I'm in Love.
Anyway,
I really like that one.
No way, I won't say it. No. It's too cliche. I won't say I'm in love. I love that song too.
It's a real good one. I'm ashamed we didn't talk more about it. She's not really a princess. But I do think that she's probably just above Shallow. Like, she pushes Herc out of the way, but that's it. And while she's got like a lot of personality, in most of her movies, she's a villain.
she's a
I
siren.
think if there was a sequel or something that could flesh Meg out a little more, she could contend with the greats because of, like, she's great in Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, she's just sort of okay in the first Hercules movie, and that's it. So I'll give her just sort of okay.
So below the princess line.
Yeah, that's for me.
Okay. Well, what about Calum? Calum, what do you think?
Agreed.
Okay. So let's talk about the one that likes to parody other Disney princess films, Giselle.
I think Giselle is fairest of them all. I think she's pretty good. She might actually be right. What was that?
Close to the crown, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's. I think she's a great princess that deserves a little more.
I like how she starts off like this, like this stereotypical Disney princess, and then she evolves throughout her movie, and she freaking saves not Edward, the other dude's name. I totally forgot his name. It's been a while since I watched Enchanted. But she totally saves him
Like
in
Frank.
Marissa.
I think her name's like Frank. His name's like Frank.
Yeah, but I think she's definitely close to the crown. So
I agree.
So now we finally get to the last two. Let's do the first one. Anna's sister, Elsa.
Elsa's tricky. Elsa's tricky because on one hand, Elsa is this character that's very great in running towards her destiny. She's an interesting character who had a very harsh growing up and got a chance to really let herself go. But also, there's one scene that makes me think maybe she's a bad person. And
But
I
think is it from Frozen 2?
From Frozen 1.
Oh, from Frozen 1. Okay, I thought you were talking about Frozen 2 because a lot of people say that Elsa's a hypocrite.
Well, in Frozen 1, it's when Anna's like, "Hey, you froze all of Arendelle. You gotta stop that." And Elsa's just like, "Nope, I'm ditching Arendelle." And it's like, "No, you can't do that." She accidentally fires an ice beam at Anna and then forces her to leave, even though she's clearly hurt. I
kind of see what you're saying, but I think also it's because of the whole traumatic thing. Everyone in the freaking village just called her a monster, and even the Duke of Weaselton, or in this case Weaseltown, they all want her dead because they're scared of her powers. But it still was wrong for her to push Anna aside, and she's hurt. And she kind of does a
I-
similar thing in Frozen 2, where before Elsa goes to Alta Holland, Anna wants to go with her, and so does Olaf, but Elsa's like, nope, it's too dangerous. I can't risk, and it's understandable, Alta Holland, the journey there is very, dangerous, but I don't know. I think the way she handled that situation was a little bit.
I just don't like that Elsa actively hurt her sister and then forced her out of her new ice palace.
I mean, I don't think she meant to do that, but I still see what you're trying to say.
Oh, I know she didn't mean to, but she could have at least tried to go with them. I think that's what I would have done.
I should also note
I
that
think because everyone kept calling her a monster and everyone kept backing away from her because of what Grandpappy said, that she everyone will see her as a monster. She didn't feel comfortable and felt that she shouldn't go back because everyone hated her.
I know, but I would have at least gone with them to the freaking.
hello.
Kneale.
I should also note that the Elsa, the Ice Queen herself,
I'm
started
back.
in the book, she was the villain of the story. So take that into consideration.
Well, what I meant was I thought.
Elsa was supposed to be the villain, but let it go
Hello?
happen. Oh,
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
I just
Did Elsa freeze your internet?
No, my dog jumped on my mic cord. But real fast, I think she should not go back to Arendelle, but at least went with Kristoff to take her to the trolls, to make sure they got there safe.
Oh, Anna. Okay, right, because she got hurt.
Elsa should have at least tried to help Anna like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think in Frozen 2, she kind of relapses just a little bit.
I would say lower side of fairest of them all. Right in the middle.
Makes sense. Okay. I think that's good. That's fair.
Who's the last one?
Her sister's there. Oh, the last one is Rapunzel.
yay! Up.
Tip top.
I saved the best for last.
I mean, Rapunzel does tons of shit throughout her movie. Gosh, I'm just thinking of all of her good songs. When Will My Life Begin and At Last I See the Light. Both of those songs, beautiful in their own right.
Right.
And while she is firmly underneath Mother Gothel's thumb throughout the movie, she is still a rebel and she's still left, but she's being manipulated. It goes back to Ariel. She's a kid getting tricked, but
I think with Rapunzel, I think she did it better than what Ariel did.
I mean, it's very interesting to me if you have a character that can take thugs in a bar that all want to kill you and get them all to sing and dance and have a happy time.
I had a dream once.
And then that realization scene when she realizes that, oh, Gothel pretty much kidnapped me as a baby and I've been up here for freaking 18 years. She freaking stands up to Mother Gothel.
See, art helps you to observe.
Yeah.
You want me to be the bad guy?
Yeah.
Fine. Now I'm the bad guy.
And then and she actually, and the best part here is when after Gothel stabs Eugene, she was willing to go with Gothel. To stay with her forever, but she wanted Eugene to be healed first because that's how much she cared about him.
And it was interesting, she even mentions, hey, I'll never stop running. So, had she not stabbed Flynn, eventually Rapunzel would have gotten away again. She would have just kept running, no matter how many times Gothel imprisoned her.
I just love that part. She's like, I will stay here and fight. I will not stop trying to get away from you. But if you let me heal him, I will go with you. We can be together, just like the way you want him just like the way we want to be. Just let me heal him. I promise. And she really she never breaks her promises.
I don't think she's better than Mulan, but I don't know. I think she's neck and neck with Tiana. So to me, she definitely earns the top spot.
I agree. Like Rapunzel's done so much throughout her movie. It's just amazing. That's probably one of the reasons why she's probably my favorite Disney princess.
I find it very interesting that my top 3 favorite Disney princesses all made it to the top of this list.
Oh, Calum, do you agree?
Well, I would have put Belle at the top there, but I can understand why you put her a slot below.
Yeah.
I
Good
mean,
job,
I think honestly, if there was one more character who was going to make it to the top, probably Cinderella. Because, not even kidding, she time travels in her movie.
Yeah, we need to take Cinderella 3 into consideration for this tier list, yes.
Okay. So, would you like to switch Cinderella and make her go on top?
Nah, I just put her like, she can still be so close to the crown, but I would literally say if there was one more character that made it, it would be Cinderella.
Okay, so let's just review everything and make sure everyone agrees. So, Shallow, we have Aurora, which obviously we all knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, she's the
Below,
worst one.
below the princess line is Esmeralda, Meg, and Ariel. Okay, so then fairest in the land, we have Anna, Snow White, Elsa, Kida, and Merida. And then so close to the crown, we have Belle, Pocahontas, Cinderella, Moana, Jasmine, and Giselle. And then at the top, Princess / Queen of Perfection, Mulan, Rapunzel, and Tiana.
I think that's fitting.
Yeah! So
I
congratulations,
didn't hear
guys.
anything that upset me.
We made
And
it
if
to
they all fought, Elsa would kill everyone with ice.
Yes, the battle royale. It would basically break down to Elsa dominating everybody, maybe except for Mulan. So it would ultimately just be Mulan versus Elsa. So who would win?
Well, we usually break these down by strategy and stuff. So I think Merida and Mulan would team up, and while Elsa is fighting one of them, the other would get her.
I'd have to be careful.
And after like Elsa's gone, I guarantee you Mulan can beat up Merida. I promise.
They're actually the same age.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I believe Mulan is 16 in the first movie, and Merida's also 16.
She'd light Merida's hair on fire with
Well,
Mushu.
I actually want to send you guys. I think I showed you guys this before, but
Like
it's me.
Merida's hair on fire. Now she really does have fiery hair.
But it's actually me and with like a selfie of me and the Disney princesses when I went to go see Ralph Breaks the Internet. I'm pretty sure I already sent you guys this before, but here you go.
I'm looking. Nice! Look at all your dolls. That's so cool.
And I'm hoping I could get Raya soon, Raya soon, when the movie ever comes out, if it ever comes out.
I guarantee you'll get Raya soon enough.
Right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Neil, do you want to do your merchandise thing real quick before we go?
Oh, well, obviously, like I've been jokingly sending statues and stuff from Ralph Breaks the Internet into our chat this entire time. But
Ariel looks
I don't
creepy.
really give merch stuff here. Ariel looks scary. Ariel looks like she's gonna eat you.
World.
I think the best one is Mulan, where her and Vanellope are like kicking. But
Yeah.
nope, I don't really have a merch review today.
Them taking care of Raja the tiger.
Oh, and Vanellope helping Rapunzel braid her hair. That's so cute.
She's just hurting her. She's just pulling it.
Vanellope.
And oh my god, Vanellope is about to eat a poison apple.
And she's drinking tea with Belle. They're so cute. They're very cute statues.
Right. I think they're great. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I know it's been a really long video. I'm pretty sure Colin's probably going to split this up into 2 parts. And I'll definitely do
Again.
that.
Or just
I say probably like the trivia and onboard would be good for that part. So, yeah. I think we did pretty good, guys. And I hope you guys all have a magical day. Make all your dreams come true. Follow your heart. Because remember, a dream is a wish your heart makes.
when you're fast asleep, or when you're wide awake, because I tend to daydream and remember my daydreams more than my sleeping dreams, because sleeping dreams are flipping weird and I barely remember them when I'm awake.
Okay.
You're having like a spastic attack over there, buddy.
And if you can't, and remember, if you don't see anybody, just shout, "Show yourself," and just let it go. No matter how far I'll go.
Read your books. Cook some
Because
food.
Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside?
Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or ask the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountains? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Paint with all the colors of the wind. So that's pretty much it, guys. Bye. Goodbye, everybody.
We're reviewing Captain Marvel next. Fuck.
Oh, you hear that, Calum? He actually admitted it.
You'll be brave.
We
In the
got
video.
Into the unknown.
into the unknown. Into the unknown.
Bad acting never bothered me anyway.
All right, Calum, shut the feed.
I will